Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3 with the World War I mod. Last episode, we crushed the Dutch. Holland has fallen, which is just wonderful. Between Amsterdam and Vadeneladen, or whatever this area is, about 120,000-ish troops were captured. That'd be French, Dutch, and Belgian, and I think there were some Royal Marines in there as well. All these forces are being redeployed south for our assault through what's left of Belgium. We are going to surround Brussels and push south. We did met with some slight setbacks against the Russians. There were some local counterattacks, but it is creeping up into winter, so it's going to be time to consolidate our gains and settle in, I think. But the first campaign season of the war has been a smashing success. It got off to a little bit of a hairy start, but we're doing well now. We are doing well. Actually, a couple days we did miss. I actually just recorded 5 minutes of gameplay before realizing I forgot to turn on the audio or the commentary recording software. So unfortunately, like 4 minutes and 57 seconds of gameplay went out the window, and apparently the Afghans are giving the Austro-Hungarians a run for their money. And who is that right there? Oh, that's got to be one of these people down here. Well, who else could that be? Not Persia? That wasn't the Persian flag, was it? It wasn't Persia, was it? Not at war with Persia. I don't think so. No, it wasn't the Persian flag. No, it wasn't. All right, so almost 1915. Pretty stoked for that, because 1915 is going to prove pretty interesting in terms of technology. We should get armored car brigades. I'll have superior firepower, which is going to be immensely important. In terms of productions, we did start more convoys. Those are going to be done in February. We are building 2 more Dreadnought-class battleships, infantry, and we actually have some tactical bombers coming. I was super concerned. I think I said this before. I was super concerned about manpower and how low it was. But considering how low the casualties are, I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore. Making very good progress down here. Should be able to add more war goals, I think. Let's try that. No, not on myself. I'm going to go through. We're going to acquire things like Gibraltar from the British. And the Baltic states from Russia. We're going to take Tunisia, Morocco, French Pacific base. Probably just going through and grabbing the actual French territories from. Well, you know what we should do? Any of these little ones, let's put on puppet. Bhutan. We'll put on the puppet one. Nepal, puppet. Commonwealth, puppet. Other Commonwealth, puppet. Canada, puppet. Belgium, no. Netherlands. Okay, all these people should be. Well, I think we're. Yeah, I gotta remember to actually click the war goal because it doesn't change over when you do it that way. So I think Serbia still has stuff though. Yep. We're going to want to remember to do that. Serbia, Montenegro. I do. South Africa, we're done there. Greece, add war goal. Greece has 1 million. All right, so we're going to acquire all those territories. Not concerned in the slightest bit about what's going on down in Africa. I actually checked. There's almost literally nothing there. There's like, my colonies produce in terms of supply something like 1.2 energy. And that was it. There was literally nothing else to worry about. So, can we attack here? We can. The weather should start becoming problematic, or it might be just full-on retreats. Oh, we're moving up there. Okay, everybody straight up in there. All right, all these guys need to move up this way. These are all impassable regions because of the Pripyat marshlands. So I'm going to leave everything south of the Pripyat marshlands to Austria-Hungary. Hopefully they don't get their asses handed to them. Anything on this side of it, I'm going to take for myself. Or on the north side of it, that is. Take for myself. Let's see. You move here, and you launch a diversionary attack across the river. It's actually a lot better than I expected it to be. Why don't we take both of you guys in attack? And see if you can't make it. Oh, 18, 17. Yeah, we might be able to break them there. Let's try it here. No, definitely not there. I was planning on starving the Dutch troops over here out, but they launched a suicide assault to try to leave, and that face planted them pretty bad. All these troops are getting moved back into position. The garrisons are taking over control of ports. Our grand battle fleet shrank down really quickly from, like, it was like 90 ships or something like that, down to 20. This guy's still out and about, trying to figure out who's ever sinking some of my ships in the Mediterranean. Gonna have to worry about Italy at some point. Can we? I think we can. I think that'll do the trick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That did the trick there. Still losing. So it's down the coast of Portugal here. It looks like where we're still losing stuff. So our fleet's in good shape right now. Why don't we see if we could figure out who that is? Are they going to go the long way? They are going to go the long way around. Like, the rest of our shipping lanes are clear. Clear, clear. Support the Irish Rebellion. Hell yeah. Supporting the Irish Rebellion against the British would provide useful diversion for British troops. Arms and supplies was sent to the Irish rebels in an effort. So supplies and money goes to the Irish. I wonder if they'll actually rebel. Oh, as soon as we left, a British... Maybe they were actually going to try to stop us. I mean, this is great. Now we have oodles of troops on the front lines to work with. Again, oodles being the technical term for that amount of troops. And we're going to want to take that province back, definitely. So, you deal with that with a little bit of help, please. I think we left that undefended. Oh, well, they didn't put up too much of an effort. Okay, good. And Bhutan. What would Bhutan's troops be called? Bhutanese? Sounds relatively correct. Kind of used to Black Ice on January like 4th having to go over and select a bunch of new policies and stuff, but that's not a thing anymore. Super heavy artillery. All right, so it is 1915 now. And what do we want to do in terms... a lot is going into officers right now, but we need to keep that up. Let's go through and pick anything that we deem terribly necessary. So anti-tank stuff, bridging equipment, assault weapons for engineers. Yes. Armored, yes. Artillery, anything in here? No, not so much, but anti-tank brigades, we'll leave that on. I think that stuff's good. That would be 1915 stuff would be anti-aircraft guns. Single engine aircraft armament, basic bomb. Let's get that going. Inline engine. This is gonna see this plane stuff. I feel is gonna be so good, but then you come in here and it's like more important. All this energy, all this stuff is going to be hugely important. All that stuff needs to go right up to the top. Education, yeah. Secret airship stuff, meh. Poison gas shells, get that going. Theory, keep those up. And let's see. Large formations. That's only militia and partisans, though. So I don't know if I want to waste it on that. Unit cooperation, that's good though. Grand battle plan, yep. All right, everything else we're just gonna basically leave as is. And things should be pretty calm right now. Well, except until we figure out who's sinking my damn ships. All right, now we're sinking ships. Oh, where is this? Oh, that's all the way. Ah, damn it. Ah, we caught someone. It was a French fleet. The Republique has been sunk. All right, it was a French fleet. And now you are gonna take care of these Brits that are up here sinking my ships. And units in port supply. Oh, shit. You know what? No, this will take care of two birds with one stone, I think. Ooh, we finished something? Oh, new infantry divisions. God damn it. Those have been on there for a long time. So what I think I'm gonna do is just start attaching them to cores to fill them out. Because that'll be the easiest, that'll put them right, all these cores are right where they need to be, so. So I think we're good. We're making progress against Serbia. Which is great. Ooh, shit, they must have moved somebody in here, but we could support attack from right here, and that would be good. I can't wait to get some. Aha! It was just a couple British cruisers. Oh no! Oh, that was over here. Whoa! Okay, so we just lost a bunch more of our pre-dreadnoughts, but they lost the Marlborough. Didn't we already sink that ship? The Iron Duke and the Valiant, which I believe were all dreadnoughts. But unfortunately, we are running out of firepower, aren't we? We're quickly running out of ships. I feel like the British shouldn't have anything left, though. Come on, I feel like I've sunk like 300 British ships. And I know that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but not much. Can you actually move into there? Oh, you can. I didn't think you could get into there. But we have troops move. We have tons of troops moving up. I'm not concerned. All right, let's see if we can't. All right, we're good now. Let's see if we can't even this back out. I don't like the way the lines look, but we'll be a little smarter about it this time. Attack these salients. 1914, I feel like, was a good year for me. I can't believe we lost that many ships, though. That was unfortunate. Oh, shit! What happened over here? Man, they went back crap crazy as soon as I left. I'm just trying to chase these guys down now. They went back crap crazy with the sinkings of the convoys. I had on speed 5 there for a tick. I mean, I feel like I'm wrecking them just as badly as they're getting me. Where does it say? Is it politics? Yeah, the convoy impact is not that bad. Is really not. Is a lot less than it was before. It's a lot less than it was before. All right, so now we'll attack from here, and we'll throw the cavalry into the flank. And that should get me through. And what we're just gonna do is start adding these guys on to HQs. That'll plop them right near the front lines where they need to be. And really stack shit up. Apparently you can get through right there. I didn't think you could. What? Wait. The Russians can move through there, but I can't? Color me confused. Maybe they operate under a different set of rules, the Russians. I know the Russians generally operate under a different set of rules in, Black Ice. Like, they have different supply consumptions and things like that. Right, so you start moving these people up. I mean, if we wanted to, we could attack Philippville as well to guard the flank. I'm thinking that we could destroy a big chunk of units right here, possibly. All right, so they're sinking my convoys with these little groups of cruisers. It looks like, and we're outrunning our production again. It looks like. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. That we can actually have some production to work with. Flotilla. We are going to add on a battle cruiser. And what are the armored? Whoa. The armored cruisers cost more than a battleship. What the name of God? They're really good at convoy attacking. So they're basically convoy raiders. We're not gonna build any of those. And the battle cruiser has what over a dreadnought? Less convoy, really? Well, it doesn't have much. Speed? Range? Speed, that's it. Let's put 2 more of those on. I'm gonna want them. I'm going to want them. I'm gonna take the Von der Tann off, though. I don't need any. I'm not necessarily terribly interested in that. Convoys will be done relatively soon. All right, so I don't know if it's terribly feasible to launch attacks in the middle of winter, but we could try. We could give it a go. I mean, it doesn't seem to be too much trouble against the Ruskies. I definitely want to make some moves up here. All these guys. But we can move over that way. Tried it before and it wouldn't let me. Infantry anti-tank weapons. We must have lost that battle, but forced them out of the region. Oh, time to add Wargles. Time to add Wargles. Because this is definitely important. Soviet claims on Finland, Eastern Poland. Let's go for Eastern Poland. French. Just start going through things. I think everybody else we got on there. Greece has a bunch still. Salonika is going to be important. That's one of those ports. I think that was actually the port that I had my what's it called, station in my transports. As much land that I can get for myself, the better. All right, so let's wait for these troops to arrive. It doesn't seem to be slowing anybody down. Not much, at least. We've arrived. Okay, so let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions and attack this fort here. We will take 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions here and launch an assault at Philippville. All right, now this is going to be tricky because that's a river there. Whoa, unrestricted submarine warfare with their overwhelming sea. What overwhelming sea power? Established a naval blockade of Germany immediately after the outbreak of war. Let's see, usually restricted. Even foodstuffs were considered contraband of war. Germans regarded this as a blatant attempt to starve the German people into submission, wanted to retaliate in kind. All right, so we just pissed off the U.S. a little bit, basically, by declaring unrestricted submarine warfare. We could actually... We got the troops, don't we? Pretty soon we're going to have the ability to add more to this. Actually, we won. They retreated. That means Philippville is going to fall as well. All right, let's wait. Unrestricted convoy rating efficiency. Control channel port happened to us. Convoy rating. Ah, nice. All right, let's take a quick peek. See if they're rating anywhere still. I see it right here, so we'll focus in on right there. I'm trying to find out who's ever doing it. I'm bummed that we lost so many damn ships, but I mean, I don't know if it was necessarily because they it might have been. I don't know if it was necessarily because they were damaged, rather than they just finally got the upper hand on us. Ah, that's German land. That's German land right there. Nice. Are we at war with Albania? Nope, but we can be if we want to. We'll wait. Do they have anything worth taking other than the fact that they're just kind of in my way? They have some rares. Few of them. I don't know how many exactly, but they have some rares. Alright, so that was an immediate success. What do we want to do here? I think we only need, let's take, on the far side of, you know, on my side of the lines, I think one division's enough to hold the city. We've got a surplus of troops here, so why don't we try launching an attack against the weakly defended region right here of Sedan. I want to pronounce it like that. In American, it's definitely Sedan. Alright, we gotta wait for these troops to move. And again, here, one division to hold the province should be enough. And ooh, supply transportation. That's actually really good. They're gonna have the option to either retreat or counterattack, but they'll be flanked. Can you just die or something? No, I have no way of getting rid of him, I don't think. Very straight lines over here, which I like. Oh, you guys are on the move. Maybe I was clicking on the wrong province. Looks like they can go through there. But we'll leave that to them. Alright, straighten out these lines. Very good. Very good. This is just going so well at the moment. Alright, all these troops are going to flood in behind. Philippville's going to fall. I'm a little surprised that the weather effects aren't bad. And actually, if we... Is there no combat going here? Well, let's look at this one. No weather effects. None at all. I'm okay with that. How's production going? Factories, more infantry, planes, all good things. All good things. And your cooldown is only about a day. Which means we could probably... Well, what we could do here is launch an attack across the river to distract these guys. Take like 3 divisions and move them up here. There we go. We got a lot of units right here still. So let's grab our cavalry and leave 1 division behind. Everybody else move on up. And we're starting to crack those lines. Again, not that strong yet. Not that strong. Let's grab cavalry supported by an infantry division. What the hell noise was that? I don't know if that actually recorded or not, so you guys may have not have heard what I just heard, but there was a little bloop. Should have, though. I mean, the software is set up to record everything. Is there weather effects over in Russia? No. None at all. Not in the slightest bit. This should have the French shitting themselves, I would imagine. Alright, so let's take these 2 divisions who are fresh, and... Oh, did they actually retreat? No, they didn't. Well, some of them did. Looks like the Luxembourgians? Yep, the Luxembourgians, they're putting up a fight. Doing okay down here. Good. Oh, no, you retreated. But we have units over here to help. There we go. That'll do the trick, I think. Possibly. Rough terrain in Serbia. Very rough terrain is the thing. There it was again. Bloop. No idea what's blooping. Alright, let's check the sea routes again. See, now we're the only ones convoy raiding. And what I think, because everything's clear right now, I think what we should do is send our ships back to port. And let them repair up, because nothing's happening. Supplies, 15%. Alright, nice. I'm thinking that winter is not really a time to sit around and do nothing, because there doesn't seem to be any weather effects to speak of. Not any ones that are significant enough to actually, you know, be of note. I mean, the Russians definitely do seem to be stiffening up their resistance. Well, at least on my side. I mean, well, I don't know. The Austro-Hungarians, they got more troops down here, but the Austro-Hungarians are moving on Kiev. We're about to take out Serbia, it looks like. Let's try an attack here. Yep, there we go. Commenced and succeeded. A lot of these times, these guys are retreating out without putting up... Oh, we lost that battle. That's not a big deal, though. That was a distraction more than it was anything else. How do we want to handle this? Let's take 2 more divisions and send them up this way. Let's take the cavalry and all but 1 and strike right here. There's only 1 Belgian... No, that's a French division. I was going to say Belgian, but no, that's a French division there. All right, so what do we got here? We got a significant French counterattack. We'll counter the counterattack with a counterattack. A counterattack. Do the same thing here. Let's send 1 division to help that attack. The other 3 are going to launch themselves right in here. We're going to try to take pretty much all of Belgium and get into France. That's the goal here. All right, this is not something that needs to continue. That was a diversionary attack. But this is important. Surrounding Brussels, that is important. And what I'm not moving up in this region, and this will when all this goes, that'll free up a bunch of troops as well. I just had too much frontage. That was the thing. I had too much frontage with this whole Holland thing. Once all those troops that were busy making sure that the French didn't break through into northern Germany, once all those guys, you know, we finally got the upper hand. We just squeezed it down a little. That made it a little bit better. We squeezed it down a little more, made it a little bit better, and then we had this snowball effect. And once we hit that snowball effect and everything just started rattling up and we managed to squish down that line and just dump all these units down, that really helped things out. I'm a little bummed I had to do the dirty work down here. Not entirely surprising. It was pretty historical that Austria-Hungary needed a lot of help from the Germans. Like, the Germans would be doing really, really well in a lot of campaigns, and then they would need to go bail out the Austro-Hungarians when, like, you know, Serbia started kicking their ass, or Bulgaria, well, not Bulgaria, Bulgaria, they got, okay, when did Bulgaria get involved in the war? I'm pretty sure they joined the Central Powers and attacked Serbia. Pretty sure. I don't remember when in the war, though. I want to say it was like 1915. I mean, this has been solid progress. Absolutely solid progress. That's just a garrison unit, so I'm not anticipating a lot of trouble. Let's actually see if we can't keep moving up into the Baltic states as well. No, you're going to support the attack. Yeah. That's a little rough. There might be some weather effects here, or some dug-in penalties. There is some weather. Some. How bad? Bad enough to drag it to a halt. So let's cancel that. And who else is involved in this one? This guy. So let's cancel that. Infantry? Infantry. Great. Great. That's dropping my officer ratio down again. But it's allowing me access to more production. And we're going to have 20 more IC? 20 more IC to work with as soon as we can Oh, shit. Oh, motherfucker. Would you look at that? You guys got a cooldown of 60-something odd hours. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. They launched another counterattack and broke through our lines. Not the worst thing in the world. It's not a huge deal. It's gonna mean that we're going to need to abandon that plan, though. Can we free a couple units to take care of this situation? That'd be great. All right, yeah, that took care of that situation. All right, good. Lost the province of the Greek. Okay, that's not a big deal. Not a big deal there. Gonna need to make as much progress as we possibly can when we can. Now, you guys, you can't move there, so let's have you move up here. Shouldn't be hard. You can, oh, there's still an attack going there. Let's send more people into it. And that means you 3 divisions right here are free to move on to Vilno. Again, pronunciation might be getting butchered, but that is kind of a Benjamin Magnus thing. Alright, good. We're in a good spot, except for right here. Except for right there, which is a little rough, but we can deal with that. We do have a lot of units in the area. We have moved into French territory. And it's going to be February 27th when those transports are done, I think. So we are going to leave this episode right here. Again, very good progress. We continued our offensive against the Russians. And we managed to launch an offensive to surround Brussels, which is almost complete. Now, I'm thinking the best thing to do... Let's see. They can't move into the... Okay, the best thing to do is going to be to move as many troops as we can down towards the offensive. So what we're going to do is start moving some guys around. Like these 3 who launched that diversionary attack. Instead, why don't we have you guys head over this way? Okay, good. And with those troop movements plotted and ready to go, we're going to leave it here. If you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.